As for some advice that I'd give incoming students into this class, I'd say that I have three pieces of advice. The first piece of advice is to enjoy it. Um, this business presentations is not meant to be a burdensome experience. This is one of the most interactive classes you're going to be taking in your Kelley career, and you should have fun with it while you can. Um, I'd say that the more you put into this class, the more you're going to get out of it, and that's something that I found. I put a lot of time, I put a lot of work into it, and I realized that I took just so much away from this class and so many skills that I was able to apply to whatever I had to do in the future. Another piece of advice I'd have is to get to know your team really, really well. It's much harder than it sounds to get up in front of the class with 5 other people at your side and make a successful and refined presentation. So that's why it's really important to get to know your team members, get to know their strengths and weaknesses, get to know your personalities, so that when you have to come up in front of the class with your team, you're able to make a well put together presentation. The third piece of advice I'd have, and by far the most important, is to take feedback seriously. You're going to be getting feedback in several different forms. You're going to be getting it from your professor, of course. You're going to be getting it from other students in the class. And you're going to even have the opportunity to look at your own presenting style and try to make improvements based on what you see. So it's really important to take all that feedback seriously, because that feedback is what's going to help you become a better presenter in the future and a better communicator. Your classmates are essentially your audience, and they are going to tell you what you're doing well and what you might not necessarily be doing well, so that when you get in front of an audience of people in the future, you're going to know, and you're going to be able to make that much more of a successful presentation.